Hey everyone, this is Jatin Bharadwaj from Craw Security, and today we are going to create a tool in Python 3 which will actually change our MAC address for the interface of our network card. So if I go and enter the command ifconfig, I can see my interface, which is ET80, which is providing me the internet to this machine. And the MAC address which is given to this interface is this one 000C29. We can actually copy for the future reference. So I'm using Ubuntu for this because it's my favorite environment. You can use any of the environment you want. You can use PyCharm in Windows, and you can use another distribution of Linux. It's up to your choice. So first of all, we're going to check if the Python is installed in our system. So we can just type simply Python 3, and we can see the Python 3.8.5 is already installed. And if it's not installed, you can just enter this command apt install python 3 space python 3 hyphen pip, so that it can install pip3 also. Pip3, because pip3 is used to install the modules or another like packages from the Python market. Now I'm going to use Sublime Text, and I'm going to name my script as macchanger.py. You can use any of the text editing software like Notepad++ or Nano or anything. So Sublime Text is actually, I just like Sublime Text because it gives me so many options to edit my script accordingly. So in this script, first of all, we need to clear a mindset through how the MAC address is changed through the command ifconfig. What would be going to be happening in the background of our script? So if we go and check, if you go and enter the command ifconfig, you can see for the ET80 interface, my MAC address is this one. So there's a command, there are like 2-3 commands we need to enter, and then we'll be successfully able to change our MAC address, which is ifconfig, our interface whose MAC address has to be changed, and we can just take it down. So what this command does is it took down our 880 interface so that we can like change the configurations for it. Now we have to change the MAC address. So ifconfig, our interface name, HW and ether, and then we can provide any MAC address we want. I'm going to provide this 001122334455. That's it. It has to be 17 digits total, 17 letters total. And I'm going to press enter, and I'm going to bring back my 880 up. So with this command, ifconfig 880 up, and now we're going to check what actually happened to our MAC address. Now after entering the ifconfig, we can check for the 880, our MAC address is successfully changed to whatever we entered earlier, which was 001122334455. So we're going to automate this step using our script, which is written in Python 3. And let's go back to our script. I think it's already open. Yeah. So we're going to use a module named subprocess. You can check Python 3 documentation, and you can see there are there's so many methods that you can use, but I specifically like the dot call method. I'll show you what it does. It will take string as our command line for the Linux, and it will execute the program. It will show the result accordingly. So first we're going to first we're going to import our module, which is subprocess. Then we can create one variable to check the output of the subprocess.call method. So subprocess.call, and it will take the input as in form of list. So in this, we need to give, let's say, ls minus l, and we're gonna save this. In the command line, we're gonna do Python 3 Mac changer and run the script, and we can see when the script is run, it actually executed the ls minus l, which we have already provided the command line, the commands for the bash. So what we're gonna do, we actually know how our Mac, how we are changing the Mac in the background. So we're gonna enter the command which we did earlier for changing a Mac manually. So we're gonna enter ifconfig. I'll just remove this, and we don't need to create more variables. So the ifconfig, then comma, the interface name, which was ET0, and then comma. We'll take it down first. Pressing Ctrl Shift D, it will duplicate the line. Then 880 would be there. HW ether, and the MAC address which we want. So right now my MAC address is the spoofed one, and now I want my MAC address to be changed back to the earlier MAC address which I had, and I already copied it to my clipboard. So I'll just paste it over here in the commands, and push Shift D again to duplicate this line. And here we just want our interface to be up. We're going to save this, and let's see, we can check again that our MAC address is still 001122. Clear this and run with Python 3, and we got no result, but it actually executed in the background. So if we gonna enter ifconfig, we can see it successfully changed our MAC address to what we actually entered in our script, this one. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching.